So my last few deals have had a few hiccups along the way, and I've noticed that one of my go-to solutions is I automatically prepare to take money out of my paycheck and give it to my clients as compensation to sort of make the situation better and give them a better experience. And I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, especially if something comes from my mistake that I made. But I would like to rely less on that because I think that I'm using that as a crutch and as a way to have an excuse to not be a really good negotiator. Because in these last few deals, things have come up and I just have noticed that my negotiating skills aren't up to par. Whenever I think that I don't have a leg, or my buyers don't have a leg to stand on, and we're basically just asking the sellers for a favor and there's nothing we can do about it, or no leverage that we can use to get what we want, then I just feel like my request isn't taken seriously because I don't even really take it seriously and we don't get what we want. And I think that when I know that I have the out, where like for example, I had this one deal that has been going super smooth, like smoothest deal of my career, until yesterday. We go to the final walkthrough and then there's a big puddle of water on the floor and it looked like it was bigger before. It's probably coming from the furnace or the water heater, probably the water heater. And I told him I'm going to take care of it. Well, I was thinking about what can we really do? And easiest way is the seller's a contractor, so hopefully he can go down there, identify where the water's coming from, and then just fix it without having to replace anything or spend any money. Okay. Second option is if it's coming from the water heater and it's not just like a loose valve and it really is like leaking, then my buyer's going to want either a new one or going to want a home warranty, and that's going to cost some money. So yeah, it'd be great if the sellers just pay for it. But if they call me and say they don't want to pay for it, then what am I going to do? I feel like we don't really have a leg to stand on. I know that my buyer is going to close no matter what. But me wanting to give them the best experience, my backup plan is to probably just buy them a home warranty that I know is going to replace the water heater if it ever like completely dies for $100. And even though it's already broken, they're going to do it. That's the company that I use. And it's not that big of a deal. I am getting a good amount of money and I've been getting a good amount of money. So I don't mind giving up $500 if that's what it takes, especially if he can get me a referral in the future. And I really think, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think I'm using it as a crutch. Because if I really needed the money, or I made a hard rule to myself that I'm not going to bail my buyer out by giving him money out of my paycheck, and it's either I get the sellers to fix the problem or the problem doesn't get fixed, then I think that might give me a little bit more motivation to get the sellers to do it. And I feel like I'm a little bit of a coward in a way, and that's something that I just got to work on. I am sort of new to the business, so it's just a skill that I have to work on, negotiating and having these tough conversations and doing better at getting my client what they want without having to give away my commission. So hopefully I can work on that. Hopefully I can get the sellers to fix this problem and I can look like a hero. I can feel good about what I did. But hopefully in a year or two, I've given away so much money that I, learn a lesson every single time. And then, hopefully I'm not having to give away so much money there, because I've probably given away something like $2,000 over the last deal I closed and this deal that's closing tomorrow. And then the one that's closing on Friday, I gave away like $750 to cover cash to close for my buyers last time because the lender didn't verify the funds correctly. So I gave them $750. I might give this guy, $500 for this problem I just described. And then on Friday, I'm closing one and I'm paying my broker administration fee. So that's like $495 right there. I'm paying $125 towards a home warranty. And, yeah, so probably more like $1,500, something like that. But still, it's $1,500 that I could have used. So it sucks I had to give it away like that. But hopefully in the future I get better negotiation skills.